One thing I was thinking about is top tips for thriving in a Christmas party. So I've written down 4 here
Okay.
that I was thinking about, for maybe someone newer in their sober journey. And
Sure.
so I'll go through them. So in no particular order, I think number 1 would be for me is to tell someone in advance that you're not drinking. So
Good.
whether that's a buddy at work that can help keep you accountable throughout the day, or perhaps it's something that you want to address with a boss or a manager and say, hey, I just want to let you know this is where I'm at, and set a really clear boundary that I won't be drinking on the day.
Fantastic. I love it. Number
Number
3.
2,
Number 2, sorry.
I would say to have an exit strategy. How am I going to get out of this? Do I need to drive there so I can get in a car and leave? Am I going to get someone to come and pick me up at a certain time? Or even just knowing where the exits are, where's the closest public transport? Where's the closest taxi rank? Because if I don't feel comfortable, I'm going to pull that ripcord and get out of here. I'm going to say number 3 is be prepared. Like you said before, the venue that you went to, you made sure that it had your chosen alcohol-free beverage, your go-to. Even think about, there are like sometimes at these sorts of events where it's a set menu or whatever, it's, beer, wine and spirits is what it is. So you might have to be creative there on either getting them to make sure that they've got some. Again, that comes back to speaking to the organisers of it. What is my alcohol-free options? Can you prepare something for me? I want an alcohol-free beer. You fully should be able to demand or ask for that, Or I'm going to have 2 Coke Zeros and that's what I'm going to drink, to be as prepared as you can in advance. On my Christmas party tomorrow, I've bought a 4-pack of alcohol-free beers. So when I'm sitting in the sun on a boat, I can still have a beer and say cheers to my workmates.
That's brilliant, James.
And the 4th one, controversially with what you said earlier, don't go.
I was
If
just going to say
you
that.
don't feel comfortable, if you're in early recovery, I bet you've pulled a sickie before. If you don't show up to your Christmas party, it is not the end of the world. And you can do that because you don't feel well enough without any excuse, or you can be really transparent and say, I'm sorry, boss, I'm not up to this at this stage. You could, explain that for mental, physical health, or have no explanation at all and proudly not go.
That is fantastic, because I was just going to go down that route, because I was going to say, if you had a hypothetical and someone came to you like that, what would you say? So you've just answered it.
Yeah. Look,
That's
I mean,
brilliant, mate.
yeah. And look, perhaps there's disappointment, like because people want to thank their staff or there's a cost associated or whatever. But the cost of having someone unwell is a lot more,
Yeah,
you know.
agreed.
So I think it's a perfectly legitimate tip for thriving this Christmas at your work Christmas party or any Christmas party for that matter.
Yeah. That's some good nuggets of wisdom there.